ESPYs or the Oscars, not both. You're not going to get all that out of me. Gee, sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
You know, I started hosting. So,
a little late for the Easter Bunny, but he's still here. Let's talk some hoops.
Let's talk hoops.
Man, that ain't right. All right, let's go ahead and
can't get right up.
Process work.
Somebody Drake's got hold of.
Ben Simmons and the 76ers have been putting in major work lately. Won 14 straight games and now 50 wins for the first time since Iverson was balling in 2001. Saturday on NBA Countdown, Jalen Rose said the Sixers are legit. What you got to say about that, J. Rose?
They legitimately, if they don't face the Cavs in the second round, Mr. Big Shot, will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know what? I really wanted to fight with you guys up here today.
Uh-oh.
But, Jalen, I have to agree with you. I think it's likely that they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals if they're the third seed.
All right, agree the Sixers could make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Superfly?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Super? I'll give you 5.
Hey.
Somebody said Grandma got the same couch.
And drapes to match.
Did you cut the plastic off the couch before you did that?
Man,
the plastic
this
somewhere
right
else?
here, this is velvet, man. You
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful.
Right.
That's Trapper Keeper. Come on, we got to do the show.
No, we don't. Let's do this. No, here's the thing. Can the Sixers make it to the conference finals? It'd be a great story. It'd be really fun. We'd enjoy it. I don't think they're going to go to the conference finals. I'm not even sure they're going to win a series. And here's why.
You holding on to that?
I'm just telling you, when you jump to the playoffs, it is a different animal. And when you have a team that is as young as that team,
right,
all of their playoff experience is in old dudes who've been role players their entire lives.
Right, not the stars.
Not the stars. So, and you got a head coach who's never coached in the playoffs, because being an assistant is one thing. Being the guy that makes the decisions, makes the calls, makes those subs and those ATOs, it's completely different. The amount of preparation and intensity of play, and by the way, it just doesn't mean you're playing hard, but you're in control of your emotions. That's hard for young players to get through. That first playoff experience is tough.
I think it would be more advantageous for them to be in the 4 spot, because they'd face an Indiana team who also has, not as much playoff experience. Like, if they play Miami,
got some too,
like Eric Spoelstra could run circles around Brett Brown.
Yeah.
And they've had competitive games this season where everything has come down to the wire. So when you're talking about the edge as far as experience, you would lean Miami. I'd like them against the Pacers. I don't know if I'd like them against the Heat.
My hesitation is what you saw in the clip with Jalen and with Chauncey. That is way too many if, and buts about the seedings. I tend to like teams that you look at them in the regular season and go, oh, they're bound for the Eastern Conference Final. They're bound for the Western Conference Final. I don't like teams where you go, well, if they're third and they don't have to do this, they can make it. Then all of a sudden you're telling me they're not really.
LG, to your point, and we're talking about a team that's probably going to have home court advantage, and we got to do all these ifs, ands, and buts.
Right.
Come on now.
All that said, it's about the habits you create through the regular season that really show its brightest in the playoffs. And this is a team that's created some tremendous habits despite the experience. And sometimes that lack of experience helps you in moments that are bigger and grander, because you just don't know what that moment feels like. And we see Cinderellas all the time in NBA and college basketball. Maybe this is the team, because if you think about Ben Simmons and what he's doing right now without Joel Embiid, it brings them options once he comes back.
Yeah, but it's much easier to get these 50 wins when it's 1 by 1 by 1 in terms of games played. When you're facing a series and someone gets to study you, your habits, your tendencies, and game plan for that becomes a lot more.
I just want to be clear. It's not a talent question.
No,
Experience. All right, let's move on.
They coming, just not yet.
Let's move on to the soul of basketball. Shout out to me. With the soul of basketball. Pat Riley opened up about his feelings towards LeBron in Ian Thompson's new book, The Soul of Basketball, the epic showdown between LeBron, Kobe, Doc, and Dirk that saved the NBA. Riley admitted he had 2 to 3 days of tremendous anger and was absolutely livid in 2014 when LeBron left Miami to return to Cleveland. But over the weeks and months to come, Riley came to see the move from LeBron's point of view. Yada I mean.
We on the island, so I gotta throw the stomach.
What's your reaction to Pat Riley's comments?
So bright.
First of all, this jacket is, it is bright.
And tight.
It's fit right. That's what it is.
That boy look good.
I do, but by the way, you ain't see the matching shoes, too.
Oh, my God.
Get that on camera.
Did ESPN finally pay you for all this independent contract work? Oh, you somebody right now.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You gonna wear that out to
Look, come on.
I'm just letting the people know that I do this.
I see, I said.
But Pat Riley, is it a contract? It is a contract. Pat Riley, when he said for a few days he was seasoned, I was like, Pat, why you lying?
You ain't
he was mad for a lot longer than a few days.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
I can tell you that.
And so I don't think any of it came as a surprise because Pat felt betrayed and he played like a patsy at the time.
Oh, I caught that. Little things in life. George, you've been down there in Miami. You obviously covered the Heat. Tell us what you thought of these comments.
This is twofold. Pat Riley's gotten to a stage in his career where he realizes legacy matters. This started back when he decided to mend fences with Shaq and retire his jersey. You have the mending with Dwayne Wade, and now he wants to mend with LeBron. But this is two-pronged. Pat still wants to win. Don't get it twisted. And he knows LeBron's a free agent. Come back over here where we brought you some titles. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, wow. I think the report that LeBron was first interested or had Cleveland on his short list was the initial start with all of this, but he's not going to Miami. They just don't have enough talent.
Sure?
They just don't have enough talent for what he needs to do right now.
But they've got movable contracts. And Chris Haynes was on our radio show, Keyshawn, George, and LZ, and told us that Miami was one of the 6 teams that he would at least listen to.
Yeah. But when you're writing a book, say something profound. Oh, Pat Riley was upset for a couple of days after LeBron left. Really? That's not exactly what I want to lead with in terms of headlines to sell a book. You want to sell a book? How about Never Shut Up coming this fall from your boy, Truly?
There you go.
That's the name of the book?
Damn right I'm doing a book.
Shut up. What's the name? Shut up.
Next on, let's move on to Floyd to the UFC.
Don't say never. You don't say never when I say shut up.
Floyd Mayweather could come out of retirement and enters the octagon. While ringside promoting his fight Saturday night, Mayweather said that no decisions have been made, but anything is possible if the money's right. Here's more from the champ.
Is it possible that I come back? Yes, but if I do come back, it has to be in the octagon. When I do go to the octagon, I look.
Wait a minute, you just said when I do go to MMA. So you said maybe, and now you're saying do. So let's not parse words. Are you going to do this?
We don't know.
Do you want to do it?
Absolutely.
Are you training for it?
Okay,
Are you training for it?
Only if the money is right.
What's the number?
You talk to my team about that. Of course, the number's going to be crazy.
I love you got to talk to his team. His team got to talk to him. So it's like, Floyd, you're right here. Just answer it. George, you want to see Floyd next?
I love it. Give it to me, Marcellus. Give me the drama. Give me the circus. Give me all the pomp and circumstance that comes with it. And let's not forget, Dana White is 2 things. At heart, a boxing guy. And number 2, a great businessman. So's Floyd. So this is happening.
It's happening?
Anybody?
It's happening?
I didn't want to see Floyd in the ring, so I don't care about him in the octagon.
Yeah, like, why do I want to watch?
Fight, so
this is like telling me, yo, you want to watch Michael Jordan play baseball? Like, no, I don't want to watch him play a sport that he's not good at.
Really?
No, why?
Because it's an entertainment product.
Yeah,
Before
exactly.
you look at all sports at a professional level, do not forget the baseline, which is making money and entertainment.
You watched Birmingham Barons? You were entertained by that?
Wait a minute. I watched the Conor Floyd first fight and was thoroughly entertained to the tune of I got my $100
But it ain't
worth.
boxing.
And it doesn't have to be boxing.
I'm just saying,
when I'm at the carnival, give me cotton candy.
What are you talking?
I don't need 4 food
Marcellus,
Stop telling me that. I don't need
shut up.
time.
First of all, shut up. Second of all, when they boxing, they've got to spar and do all that stuff. Like, when you talk about MMA, you get them a submission hold. It's done in 3 seconds.
Hold on, will you shut that? First of all, you act like every boxing match is worth a damn. Like most of the times we see a guy that's out.
You don't think that he's going to get in a ring with an actual MMA person and be able to dodge
that MMA person likes to box even when he's in the octagon.
Why would he box in the octagon?
Because that's what he does. Do you watch him in the octagon?
Yeah, why are you
And why are you yelling with that pink on? You're really out of
It's the jacket.
But let's not forget, Marcellus, Floyd carried Conor in that ring. And you know what? He'd do the same in the octagon, vice versa. Conor would carry him because it's a show.
Wait a minute. By styles, it wouldn't be carrying in the octagon. If you guys watch Conor, he's using his left, he's measuring his opponents, and he likes to win on his feet.
That's because he's fighting actual MMA fighters.
Okay, respect.
Against a guy who does an MMA fight, it's like 1, 2, boop, all right. Go ahead and tap out.
I give you some of that, but you know what? I still want to see every second and minute of that.
Every second. There ain't no minute.
You got to get out of his jail problem first before you start talking about who he's going to fight next.
Thanks, LZ. ABC News is in the house. Y'all heard his boy back. Coming up, Ronda Rousey, speaking of the octagon, kicked butt at WrestleMania 34 last night. How impressive was her debut? Don't answer that. Don't answer right now.
Shout out to the writers.
We'll discuss it next.
This is Sports Nation.
LZ with the deep talk.